Justin with PSA, and today we're going to be going over how to do a basic cleaning of your AR-15. This is one you do about every 500 rounds or so, and we'd save the deep clean for every 1,000 to 1,500 rounds. Before we get going, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with everything from PSA. And with that out of the way, let's talk about doing a basic cleaning on an AR-15. Before we get going, let's talk about what you'll need for this. So you'll need a cleaning cloth. We're using a microfiber cloth today. You'll need a bore snake or a barrel cleaning kit, and then you'll need a cleaner. We're using True Blue cleaner today, but you can get away with COP or anything else. And then you'll need a lubricant. Today we're going to be using gun butter. So our first step is going to be removing the upper and lower receiver. We're going to make sure that the gun is clear before we do that. This one is. So now we're just going to push the pin on the rear of the receiver. That will allow our upper to tilt forward. If you're doing this at home, you can clean it with the upper tilted forward, but we're going to remove the upper completely just for demonstration purposes. And today, since we're just doing a light cleaning, we're not going to touch on the lower receiver at all. That would come into play when you're doing a deep cleaning of your AR-15. So now we're going to remove the bolt carrier group and the charging handle from our upper. So to do that, we'll just pull the charging handle to the rear. From there, you can grab the bolt carrier group and pull it out. You'll see your charging handle will fall down with it. If it doesn't, you can just pull it back and pull down on it, and it'll pop out of its channel, and you can remove your bolt carrier group as well as your charging handle. Now, while we've got the upper receiver here, we're gonna run a bore snake through this a couple of times. Bore snakes are a great tool for those in-between cleanings, just like this. But if you wanna do a deep cleaning, you'd need a full barrel cleaning kit. And if you're using a barrel cleaning kit, just use a couple patches where we're using a bore snake. Bore snakes are a great tool. All you have to do is spray a little bit of cleaner on the front part of the bore snake in front of the bristles, and then you'll just run that through the barrel a couple times. You'll slide this weighted in through the chamber. Keep in mind, you always want to clean from the chamber out the same direction a bullet would go. So we'll do that now, and we're just going to pull this through 4 or 5 times. And once you've pulled that through 4 or 5 times, you can set your upper to the side, as we're going to be done with this in terms of our light cleaning. And now we can focus our efforts on cleaning the bolt carrier group itself. In order to do this, we're going to pull out that cleaner as well as our rag, and we're going to spray the cleaner on the bolt carrier group, and we're just going to let that set for a minute. And that's breaking up that carbon and helping you get it off. And then we'll take our rag, and now we're just going to scrub that cleaner off and work with our microfiber towel to get most of that carbon off. Again, there are going to be some deposits you can't get off on a light cleaning like this, and that's where you'd break out your brushes and stuff on a deep cleaning. But today we're just trying to keep our gun running and running well, so we're just going to do a light cleaning. And be sure while you're doing this to pull the bolt completely out and get up behind that bolt face, as that is the part that goes in and out of your bolt carrier group. That needs to stay nice and clean. So now we're going to talk about lubricating our AR-15 bolt carrier group. One reason not to over oil your bolt carrier group is because it just gives carbon more things to stick to. So real quick, we're just going to lube our contact points. I'll show you these now, but keep in mind, if you've been using your AR for a while, they're going to be bare metal. So just focus on any spot that's bare metal. As far as where you're applying lubrication to, that's where it's contacting your upper receiver itself. So we're going to do that now. So now we're going to show you where to lubricate your AR-15 bolt carrier group. There's only 4 points of contact on an AR bolt carrier group, and if you have one that's shot like this one, you can actually see those where the bare metal is. But it's these 4 points right here. So right here where my applicator is, right here, and then the same on the other side. So we're going to lubricate those points now. Keep in mind, you don't need much of this stuff, and once you put it on, you'll take your finger and you'll spread it out a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way. Like I just said, the more lubrication you add to your AR-15, it actually can hurt it over time, because you're just giving dirt more things to stick to, which is why we only lubricate the contact points. So once we get a little bit of lube on each of those, we'll be able to be closer to ready to go. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little bit on the bolt itself, where it goes into the bolt carrier group. And I'll take my finger and I'll spread that out, and then I'll take that bolt and I'll work it in and out a handful of times. And then from there, we'll be able to call it good. If we have any excess on the carrier itself, I will wipe that off. Be sure not to wipe it off of the 4 rails that we just talked about. And that's all you have to do for a basic cleaning of your AR-15. So now we're going to reassemble our upper. So first things first, we're going to take our charging handle, we're going to insert it into the rear, and you want to push up with this. You'll feel it click into place into its channel, and then you'll leave it right there about halfway out, and then you can take your bolt carrier group. As I said before, make sure that bolt is in the forward position, and you're going to insert it under the charging handle and push up into the charging handle, and then you can push them both forward and now your upper is going to be assembled. So now all that's left to do is click that upper onto the lower receiver, and now our AR-15 is reassembled, and we're going to just do a quick function test. Just make sure that everything moves freely and without any binding. And so that's it on how to do a basic clean of an AR-15. Again, we recommend this every 500 rounds or so, and then you'll do a deep clean every 1,000 to 1,500 rounds. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then please like it and drop a comment below. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything from Palmetto State Armory. And the last thing before we go, always remember to shoot responsibly.